Okay, hello everybody. Okay, I've been asked to do this read on Samuel Olson. Apparently he is a 6-year-old boy that has gone missing. I wasn't planning on doing a read today, but my inbox at my mail is just getting overwhelmed for requests to do this read, so I'm going to do it, and we're going to see what we can get. So I'm going to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's right down here somewhere. Hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I go live and do updated reads. And for those of you who are returning, you guys know that this is my Ancestor deck, made by my elders, connected to my ancestors. Okay, so we are going to go and see what we can get regarding this. I will explain along the way as we're going. For those who have not seen a read yet with my Ancestor deck, I will explain it as we go along the way. So again, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's free to do so. A lot of you are also going to notice that you're not going to have as many ads because I have turned off all my monetization. Okay, so we're going to get into this. So I'm going to ask my ancestors, my spirit guides, God, please help bring us the answers that we seek regarding Samuel Olson, 6 years old, who is missing. I don't even know, I forget where they said he is missing from, but I will try and find that out and put it in the description. Okay, so let's start. Ask my ancestors to please connect with Samuel Olson, 6 years old, who is missing, and give us some idea what has happened with him. He has gone missing. Okay, so this is a situation, okay, for my returning viewers. I'm just going to go through this for the people who may not have seen my ancestor reads and how they're done. Okay, so we start off with this. This is the situation. We then go in for messages, and then we go back and we get clarification cards on each. So this is the main part of the situation. This is what we've got to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position, which means it's not yet known, is being hidden, things along those lines. So right away, you guys, in the main part of the situation, I got that he was murdered. What we got to look into deeper, I've got to thank you. And in the secret position, I've got stealing. Okay. So we are going to now go in for the messages, and there's going to be more commentary on this, you guys, once we get the base cards out, before we go into the clarification, and I will explain it all to you how it works. So my ancestors for... Okay, any cards that fall out like that, these are cards that I put to the side, and they are looked at the very end. I believe it's the person I am reading has something that they want to include in the read that they do not think is going to come out in the read, so they've popped these cards out of the deck. We will read those at the end. That's my ancestors for the messages regarding a missing little boy, Samuel Olson, 6 years old. Can you please give us some messages regarding what happened to him? Why is he missing? Anything that you can give us regarding his disappearance. That's my ancestors for the messages regarding Samuel Olson. All All right. Okay. So I've already told you what these mean. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper, and this is in the secret. So now when we have the messages come out, this is the head. I'm just going to make sure that you guys can see everything here. I'm going to have to pull these down so you can see. Okay, it's still a little bit off, so I will move over this way a bit. So I'm just wanting to make sure that you guys can see all this. Okay, so this is the head. So this connects this way, connects this way, and it also connects this way. This is the head, and I've got the number 3. The number 3 talks about collaboration, 3 of something, 3. It could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning, the 3rd day, the 3rd week. Once we get the clarification cards, it's going to tell us more what this 3 means. But this is very interesting because it comes out at the head, because it attaches to everything. So number 3 is significant somehow. Okay, this is the main part of the situation. This is going to tell us exactly what happened. Okay, here, across the bottom, and here. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we've got to look into deeper. This is in the secret. So the main part we look at to see what happened is here. This here just gives us some clarification and validation to what's going on. So let's start. 3 of something. This is going to be very significant. I've got something about a drinking problem. Now, when I get this card, this could mean a drinking problem, a drug problem, doing something to excess. That's why we go in for the clarification cards. Something about gossip, and of course, the murdered. That is what has happened. Okay? This is what it involves, and this is what has happened. So I do believe that he is no longer with us. What we got to look into deeper, again, it connects to the head. 3. I've got something about a trickster. This is somebody that does something behind your back, that lies to you, that does things to cover things up, says one thing, does another type thing. This is the end. So in between the head, 3 of something, 3 people, 3 things, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. It's 3 of something. We're going to go in for clarification on that and find out how this is all connecting. But there is something about a trickster. This trickster is also saying thank you for something. So I believe that this could be 3 people involved, but it could also mean a lot more because it's connected to everything. But I'm believing right now that there is 3 people involved with this little boy going missing, and this trickster is behind it because the trickster is saying thank you. So the trickster is thanking maybe 2 other people, because it would include the trickster, 2 other people for doing whatever they have done regarding this. Okay, this trickster may have confided or asked for help, something. We're going to go in for clarification and we're going to get it, but there's a lot of gossip being spread. Okay, now in the secret position, again, we've got the number 3. I've got something about somebody being trapped, and I believe that this is the little boy. This is Samuel. He's trapped somewhere. Okay, and there was a lot of chaos that was going on, and it was caused by this trickster. I've also got stealing. Okay, so I don't know if this was a revenge thing because somebody was stealing. This could also mean his life was stolen. That's why we go in for clarification. So we're going to move these up right now. We're going to go and focus on the situation, which are these 3 bottom cards, and get some clarification. That's my ancestors for clarification into the situation. Which are these 3 bottom cards. Can you tell us why the murder is there, the thank you, and the stealing? Asking my ancestors for clarification into the situation regarding Samuel Olson, little 6-year-old boy that has gone missing. Alrighty. Okay, So the main part of the situation, this is the situation, is what we're going to concentrate on right now, because this is what's happened. He was murdered, and I'm getting something about cheat. So I believe it's this trickster, okay? Because this is all connecting. I believe that whoever murdered little Samuel felt cheated, or could have been cheating somebody, cheating on somebody. Once we get all the cards out, this is going to make more sense to me. But right now, I'm seeing that he was murdered over some kind of cheating. Okay? Also, what we got to look into deeper. The sun is warm and new beginnings. Somebody wanted a new beginning. Okay? Somebody is also saying thank you for something. That's a trickster. Thank you for taking care of a problem. Okay? So also in the secret position, what we don't know yet, something about something being stolen, some stealing, cheating, something going on. It goes hand in hand. Somebody's happy that this was done. I believe that this is the trickster, but we're going to go in now for clarification on the messages so we can find out what the heck is going on here and why. Okay, so now I'm going to ask for clarification into the messages regarding little Samuel Olson, who has gone missing, little 6-year-old. Can you please give us the clarification into the messages regarding missing Samuel Olson? Can you give us clarification into the messages regarding little Samuel Olson? Okay, so just check my camera to make sure you guys can see. Okay, so we're going to start at the head. I've got fire. Fire can mean that he has been burnt, but this also tells me about a heated, aggressive argument, which is involving 3 people. 3 people were also involved with him going missing. He could have been burnt. I'm getting the fire. But the fire also tells me that there was a heated, aggressive argument. Could have been over some cheating that was going on, or being cheated out of something. Okay, so I've also got the drinking and drug problem and neglect. So this tells me that somebody does have a drinking or drug problem and does it to excess. This little boy was neglected. They neglected to take proper care of him and to protect him from harm. I've also got that there's some gossip being spread, and I think it's this trickster. This trickster is spreading a lot of gossip about what happened to him. The grave tells me that he is buried, covered up. Okay, but it also tells me, because it's with the gossip, that this trickster is saying a lot of gossip to cover things up. But he has been murdered. And this trickster either felt cheated out of something or was cheating, or was being cheated out of something, or on. It has something to do with some kind of cheating. That's why this little boy was murdered. We're going to go into what we got to look into deeper. Again, at the head, we have the number 3 and fire. 3 people involved. I believe he could be burnt. And also, there was some kind of heated and aggressive argument with this trickster. This trickster was hoping that they would get away with what was being done. I think they were high on something. I'm getting that they were high on something. Hoping that the way this happened, that this person was going to be believed, this trickster. Had hope that they were going to get away with what they did to this little boy. This person was thanking the other people involved, or the other people that helped have this carried out. And this trickster now wants a warm and new beginning, just wants to get past this. Like, what are you guys making such a big deal about this? But they're also, don't forget, we're dealing with a trickster. We're also dealing with somebody that looks you in the face and says, oh my God, if I'd have only known, or it can blind face lie to your face. And in reality, they're not upset about this little boy being gone. They're thankful, because now they think that they're going to have this warm and new beginning that they've always wanted. But there was some cheating going on with this trickster and their partner, whoever this trickster is. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but I know there's a trickster involved, and there was a lot of heated arguments. But this also tells me that he could have been burnt. But I get he was murdered because of some cheating. Okay. Now, this trickster also has knowledge of where this little boy is. So whatever, I think these other two people that helped dispose of him, this person is probably saying, oh my God, I don't know where he is, blah, 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 blah. No, they have knowledge of everything. Everything. I'm also getting that when little Samuel was alive, this trickster thought that he was the cause of all the chaos that was wrong in this person's life. This person is happy with his life being stolen away. So this is going to be somebody that was very close to him and had access to him to be able to carry something like this out. I'm going to leave it there. So let's look at what, see? Somebody is hiding behind a mask. It's this trickster. This trickster is out and out lying and spreading gossips and covering things up about Samuel's murder. Here's the violence with the murder. He has been killed. It was a violent death. And this trickster is hiding behind this mask. I'm going to go in for clarification on this cheat. Can you tell us anything more about why this trickster felt they were being cheated on? Being cheated out of what? Can you give us a little bit more information regarding this cheat? Because this is why little Samuel was murdered. Okay, it's with the murdered. And this person also felt that when Samuel was alive, he was the cause of all the chaos that was going on in this person's life. But this person is hiding behind a mask. Lying about everything. So whoever's coming out, whoever's coming out with the stories about what happened to him, they're lying. Bold-faced lie. They're hiding behind a mask and they're covering things up. There goes one. Okay. Clarification on the cheat, please. See, my ancestors for clarification on the cheat. Okay. This was a female. This female did not feel appreciated for what she was doing. And this is why I believe this is a female, because I got a female. So this trickster is a female, felt underappreciated, and felt that she was being cheated on. That's why Samuel was murdered. She wanted to get him out of the equation because she felt that when he was alive, he was bringing a lot of chaos to her relationship with whoever she was with. But she's hiding behind a mask, and she was hoping that she could get away with this and have this brand new start. But she's also thanking these people. But I also see that there was some kind of heated argument. This little boy could have also been burnt, because there's also violence. I got the grave, I got the murdered, I got the violence. This trickster hiding behind the mask and is happy that this little boy is no longer around. And I'm thinking that she was kind of hoping that this happening to the little boy would stop the arguments and whatnot, and maybe bring her and her significant other closer together, or would stop this cheating. But she felt that this little boy, when he was alive, just caused chaos in her life. That's why he was murdered. I also think that he was a little bit maybe defiant with her for some reason. I don't know. But this is what the cards are telling me. So that's what I am. I can't add anything that is not here, but I do believe there was a lot of heated arguments, fighting, but I do believe that he could be also burnt. She wanted this warm and new beginning, and she hoped that would happen with Samuel out of the way, but it was this female trickster. She's hiding behind a mask, and she's covering things up and causing gossip, lying about what happened. So whatever story she is telling, it's a lie. It didn't happen like that. It's a lie. Okay, so what I will do is I will give it a few days, and then I will come back and I will do another read on this using my other decks. This is my Ancestor deck. This is the most trusted deck that I use because it is based on my ancestors and was made especially for me. That's how an Ancestor deck has to be made. Any other way, it's not an Ancestor deck, and it's pretty disrespectful, actually. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I do an updated read on this case, which will be in the next few days. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, and please share this out where you can to get this out. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye for now.